Hi everyone. As you're aware, that I've been doing quite a few videos on graphene, as well as, for example, yesterday was the Human Genome Project, which I believe they have definitely achieved. Now look at this, 6G wireless technology could use the human body as a receiver. Well, as I said, this is through graphene. Have a look at what DARPA says, everyone.
DARPA neurotechnologist Justin Sanchez.
Interfaces to the brain, we are able to discover and learn about the structural, electrical, and chemical components of neural activity that emerges millisecond to millisecond and throughout all of a lifetime. DARPA-sponsored research is enabling us to measure the activity of many different brain signals that span many different systems of the brain. And we do this to establish new theories for how neural activity gives rise to specific behaviors.
Now, moving forward, what you're seeing here is the Hydra, okay? And this is how deep and dark it goes. What they've done is they've planted sensors into these Hydras, okay? Timing is everything in a new implant tech, okay? So they've implanted the Hydra with sensors. And that's what you're seeing right here is the pulsating of these sensors, which can therefore control the Hydra. So now what they've done above and beyond that is they've sliced one of these Hydras up, okay, and they put it inside of a parasite. Now, as you know, these Hydras are supposed to be immortal, but what they've done is sliced it up and put it inside of a worm brain, a parasite. Now, what you just saw there was Encounter the Dark, but however, the reason they're doing this, for the first time, researchers created genetic lines of mutant C. elegans and expressed neuropeptides from the Hydra brain, creating an artificial synapse that rewired a behavioral circuit in the worm. Because none of the other synapses in the brain, beside those fitted with the Hydra receptor and the neuropeptide, could hear the command. It was like giving them a cell phone so they could communicate. Right here, they're giving it a command to tell it it's full. It's opening its mouth, but it gives it a command to tell it it's full. And these people are so excited because this is a new form of control, a new form of communication that, again, it's like a cell phone, giving them commands. They're using these things like a new communication system because that is what they are, an external communication system. Now, if this thing's in something or whatever, it can send a message to another Hydra within another something. So along with everything else, such as the frequencies, the graphene, etc., we now have a cyborg Hydra that can very easily be controlled. So then we have an intelligence system inside another intelligence system sending signals to one another and or signals to control the other intelligence system. But if we go back to the graphene, with all these things, it's pretty much end game. But with the graphene, the sun can control the graphene as well. So how is that going to work if it's inside an organism, so to speak, if the sun can control it as well? As you're quite clearly seeing in this case. So here you have it. Cyborg cells could be tools for health and environment. What did they do to the Hydra? They turned it into a cyborg, and that is exactly the goal purpose to do to us. They want to turn us into cyborgs, transhumanists, you know what, but the cyborg, and the cyborg will be controlled, can be controlled. So what happens if someone gets infested with these things, or they're not spiritually prepared in the Lord Jesus Christ? Then you have all of this, and now they're saying that in 2023 these can be used to help us, and it's all in the name of science. Now what these people are saying is these cyborg cells are programmable, and these cyborg cells are resistant to said antibiotics and hydrogen peroxide, things like that. They're resistant. So with that said, what can we actually do about this to try and rid ourselves of this demonic garbage out of our body? Well, you want to know something very ironic? Iron and clay don't mix. And have a look at this, you guys. Researching these potential environment toxicity, scientists have found that kaolin, a cheap and abundant clay, can get rid of this for us. Isn't that ironic? It's been used internally throughout history to help the digestive system because clay doesn't break down and isn't as absorbed into the body. It's very useful in issues like ulcers, sores, swelling, because it coats the entirety of the digestive tract. Now, they're saying this can get rid of the iron oxide, aka graphene, out of your system. Clay and iron. The irony in that. Again, excuse the pun. But I'm not promoting this stuff. So if you're not spiritually protected, I would definitely try this stuff. It's just a suggestion. It does say in the book of Daniel, iron and clay do not mix. So we all perhaps should try this to detox our bodies from this garbage. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment. I love each and every one of you, and may our holy and good King Jesus bless you all.